Assalamu alaikum. The child labor refers to the exploitation of the children that are engaged in works that can harm their physical, mental, social, and moral health. They have less access to the education and their well-being, and the access to education is infected by the labor. There are many types of child labor. One of is the agricultural child labor, in which the child are engaged in spraying pesticides and working in the fields. One another type is industrial child labor. Industrial child labor, the children are working in the industries such as mining and many others, which has the hazardous effects on the health. Many others include that there are many other types of the child labor, as there is child trafficking, children are transport to the other countries for the industrial purpose or any other thing. Forced child labor is one of the main thing that children are forced to work, and that can harm their physical and mental health. And there is the bonded child labor, in which the one can work to pay the debts on them. The child labor is also a cultural and social norm, as people can do jobs to their children in less age, and it is a bad cultural and social norm, as they can affect the moral and the well-being ability of the child, and their potential is reduced by engaging in work. One of the other child labor is that one in which the childs are forced to to work in the crisis and in the conflict zones. And there are many causes of child labor. The main cause of the child labor is the poverty, as many families depend upon the salaries of their children. And the one another cause is the lack of access to the education. People, there is a limited access to the education, so the many are engaged in the work before. And there are many other things that can cause the child labor, as in previous previous survey, it is decided that it is observed that one in the five children is engaged in the work, and it is more in the African countries. And how to tackle the child labor. Now we are going towards that. The international report recently is also tells us that how many child are working, and how they are move far from their education, and their capabilities and their potential are usually destroyed by engaging in work, and they are forced. They are, as some families due to poverty are depend upon the salaries of their childs. So how to tackle the situation, how to reduce the child labor? So first of all, the government should make the policies, and reduce the poverty rate, and they rehabilitate and integrate the childrens who are reserved from for child labor. And their access to the education is free. And there is a main access to education leads to the getting education rather than the decision to do work. So if the children is access to all in equal amount, as they have large access, so they can interested in education. And it is a matter of great concern that if the child labor is increasing, then over a professional skillful workforce is reduced day by day, as they are engaged in work in the early stage. They have not the knowledge of, so not the knowledge of work, so they can not produce the main important things, as the knowledge is the important key to make the successful things, and to invent anything. So provide the knowledge to the nation, and the nation will provide you the best inventions. And due to the knowledge, there are great leader produce if they engage in educational activities. And the country will make progress if the child labor is reduced, and they can get education, and then they will become the skillful workforce for the country. and the country will make progress in the near future. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.